Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. I hope you're doing well today. I have got a porter to review for you. It's a Nitro porter to be exact. It is from London-based Anspach and Hobday, and it is their classic London Black, coming in at 4.4% ABV. I've had this before on draft multiple times, and it is gorgeous. And it's built up a bit of a reputation last couple of years. It's been described as London's take on Guinness, in fact, and the branding makes no attempt to kind of get away from that. The black and the gold, 4.4%. It's a Nitro porter. Anspach and Hobday were very reluctant. Perhaps reluctant is not the word. They were in no rush, let's put it that way, to get this into cans. It's been available on draft a good couple of years or so, a few years in fact. I was lucky enough to go to the Anspach and Hobday brewery about 18 months ago now. I was there to visit Signal Brewery, who have their brewery right next to them in Croydon. And I popped into Anspach and Hobday and I asked, would we be getting Anspach and Hobday in can anytime soon? And they said then they tried it and they weren't happy with how it turned out. This has now been out in cans for 3-4 months, something like that. I'm recording this towards the end of July. I think it's a good 3-4 months this has been released now in cans. And I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get it into a glass and see what I think of it. It is a beautiful beer. I've always enjoyed it. I've had it on keg at work many times. I bought it very often in for the brewery. It always sells very well. It is a lovely beer. But does it transfer from keg to can? That is the question. That's what I want to get to the bottom to. Is this a worthy alternative to the Irish classic? We shall find out. Are we ready for the Nitro hiss? There she is. I'm going to give her a Nitro pour. Going to go aggressive. Get it all in there. There we go. Lovely jubbly. But there she is. Not quite the theatre that you get with the Guinness. You haven't got to wait for it to develop or anything like that. But yeah, if the can there. Sorry, when you have a black can and you've got the condensation on it, it doesn't do much good for the camera. But there's the beer. Beautiful. Smooth, creamy looking head on it. There's the black stuff right there. The light is a touch of red is bleeding through the very bottom of that. But that is a classic looking pint of the black stuff. Skip snouting, see if there's any aromas. Yeah. Some roasted malt. And a very subtle hoppy, very subtle floral touch as well. Smells lovely, biscuity, really smells good. Let's get stuck in. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That is good. That's really flipping good. Yeah. It's quality. It's really, really good. I'll be interested to do a comparison, comparing the canned London Black to a keg London Black. I've had it on cask, I've had it in keg, and I've had it in can. And keg out, but keg is my favourite up till now. I think I like it a little bit colder. I like it chilled, as opposed to sort of room temperature. It's really good. Lovely body to it. Lovely creamy mouthfeel. Lovely creamy mouthfeel. And you get a sort of slightly floral, hoppy character up front. And then it's biscuity, sort of subtle chocolate, coffee notes. And a very, very gentle and pleasant kind of roasty finish It's really good quality. It really is. Really easy drinking. There is a lingering sort of floral note to it, which I didn't pick up on in the first couple of mouthfuls. Mouthfuls. There is a weird kind of sort of lingering sweetness to it, which the more I taste, the more I'm not sure of. It's not unpleasant, but it's odd. This was canned on the 8th of April. No, it wasn't. 8th of April next year is the best before. This was batch 124. For any of you beer batch people. Yeah, this can was actually given to me by Chris from Chris's Beer Reviews. He bought a box load of it, and he had a couple and decided he wasn't overly keen. So I said, I'll have some. So he gave me a couple. And I think he went on about the finish he weren't too sure about. I think I get what he's on about, but he really didn't like the finish. The finish for me, there is a slight, like a sweet floral tint at the back. I think he described it as metallic. I'm not sure I'm getting metallic. Lovely body, lovely hoppy notes, caramelly, chocolate, milky coffee, and it's got a nice sort of roasty finish, but there is that initial floral hoppy hit. It lingers, and I feel like it's lingering more than the roasted finish, the finish that you would expect from a porter. I think the hops carry through, and I think it's different, and I think because of that, it's playing with my mind a little bit. Normally a stout, a porter, the finish is roasted. It's the dark malts that carry through. With this one, there's a floral hoppy note that's carrying through. So even after the roastiness that you expect fades, there's a floral, slightly floral sweetness from the hops that carries in. I mean, all in all, though, it's nearly gone. It's a ridiculously drinkable porter. I like that, but I prefer it on keg. I don't remember that floral note, that slightly sweet floral hoppy note at the back end. I don't remember that in the keg version. The keg version had a more pronounced roasty finish. All in all, though, that's a very, very good porter from Anspach and Hobday. London Black, I do recommend it. You're most likely to get it from the website, to be honest. I know craft beer, unless it's bought from a supermarket these days, I know it doesn't always get the views on YouTube and stuff like that. But if you want a very, very good nitro porter, go to the Anspach and Hobday website and get it. That's your best bet to get it in can. Or alternatively, go to a decent pub in London, because most of them got it on now. Yeah, I really, really like it. It's solid. It's a decent product. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Anspach and Hobday, London Black, the independent nitro porter, 4.4% in can, 8 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I do appreciate it. Until my next one, you take care.